Hello Pisces, and welcome to your mid-June reading. I'm really excited to help you look into your energy today for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Pisces collective. This is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. It will not resonate with every single person. I wish it did, but it won't. It just doesn't. So if it doesn't resonate with you, there's a couple things you can do. You can look at the other parts of your astrology chart. You can remember that these energies can be reversed, so you can assign the roles as you please and play around with those and see if it resonates better. You can stick around because there may be something in it you need to hear, because these messages are timeless. It doesn't matter when you're brought to the channel in the reading. We're all on different timelines. I'm reading for a specific energy to bring out some messages, and then you get to take and run with them. Take the things that resonate with you and leave everything else behind, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, you can always get a personal reading from me. In the description box down below is my website. You can get in touch with me that way. If you like this reading or entertain us in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. And at the end of the video, we will have some suggested videos for you. Now, we are out of the Mercury retrograde. Today was the last day of the shadow. It stopped June 3rd, but the shadow period today was the last day, and then tomorrow it's open. And let me just tell you, some of the readings I just did for Scorpio and Scorpio and Sagittarius, hot. Oh my gosh, there's some beautiful sexual energy going on right now. I don't know what yours is going to be about, because Capricorn's really wasn't like that. Aquarius was not really like that either, but Scorpio and Sagittarius, good Lord. If you have those in your life, give them a call, because they're going to be, they're in the sexual attraction energy right now, which is phenomenal. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead. I don't know if I said this, but if you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Okay, so let's get right into this, all right, and see what's going on. Oh my goodness, I think you have it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I felt like doing all the readings all over again, because I was like, oh my gosh, we're out of the retrograde. It is so lovely. It's so nice. Oh, it's so nice to be done with that. So let's take a look at this, Pisces. What is going on with you? Okay. So there is something that you are getting over right now, which was something you were super disappointed about. It was like the energy is that in your life you expected it to be a certain way, and you felt like this one thing was missing, like everything is so great and this one thing is missing. So you kind of avoided the conflicts, you respected the differences. Well, if this is the way that they want it to be, then I guess I'll play in that energy too. I guess I'll be a part of that. You're just flexible and easygoing, and you didn't want to, what's that called? Rock the boat. If they don't like it this way, then I'll go ahead and I will, what's that called? Like change myself and pretend like I don't like it either. And then, and it's just a weird thing. So, you felt like this was the reason for not getting all the love. This was the reason for your insecurities. It's the reason for the codependence in your relationship, if you had any. It's the reason for the dependence on the relationship, if you had any, or not being able to depend on the relationship, right? It's the reason for those feelings, and you just felt really, really, really stuck. Ooh. And also, this card is creating a firm foundation. So whatever you are working on right here, and I'm working on something very similar in my relationship. Yes? I'm busy. I'm not reading. What? Please, I'm in the middle of reading.
Can we watch TV until you're done?
Yes, I'll be done in like 20 minutes. So I had the same thing happening in my own relationship, where I was looking at something and I just started to do things differently. So let's see how this is going to play out, because I do have Pisces in my chart as well. So let's see what's going on here. All right, so the Knight of Wands, this is what you're in, the energy that you're in. You want to talk about it. You want to talk about this thing. The events are starting to speed up. The blocks are being lifted. It's time to take action. You're writing about it. You're talking about it. You're learning about it. You are attracting support from others. And it just makes you feel like more innovative now, and inspired and fired up and ambitious. And it's time for you to take action in this arena of whatever you are doing. Okay. And what is coming towards you is a unified love, a very unified love this time, one with passion and partnership and mutual attraction. And yes, if you have a Scorpio, this is like it's attraction times 1,000,000, because they are so sexual right now. So lucky for you, because you're about to get it on. Let's get it on. No, I'm just kidding. I always say that like every time. I don't know why I always think about that. It's from a movie. It's so goofy. Anyway, yeah, so this is going to be real. I'm pulling out these love cards because it's just beautiful energy. Very exciting. All right, so these are not heart-to-heart conversations. This is a conversation of, this is my fantasy, and this is the way I want it, and this is the way we're going to do it, okay? And this is about more than love. And this is a different kind of attraction. So it's not really a past life relationship that you're working with right here. This is a different relationship. And let's move into this. This is very good. Very nice. I just want to see. Okay, I'll do this in a minute. But let's go on to so I don't forget where we're at. So the obstacle in the way is that person is done too. They're done behaving the way that they behaved. You're done behaving the way you've behaved. And now it's time for you guys to unite on this level and say, you know what? We have been playing small, and you're killing me, Smalls. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we have been playing small, and it's time for us to really like live big and open up and become more than we ever have. It's time for us to live in what we really want. Like, why are we wasting our time and wasting our lives not living what we really want when we have the opportunity to? We should. And if we're not going to do it with each other, we need to do it with someone else, because this isn't it, right? So it's kind of like that ultimatum, like, are we going to do this or are we not, you know? The thing that is the obstacle in the way is it's a huge transformation. So this isn't anything that's going to happen like overnight, like boom, and now bam, it's everything that you wanted. This is the ending. This is the change. This is the transformation. It's the transition. It's what you've been looking for. But the cool thing is nobody's resistant to the change anymore. It's not even about a personal transformation. This is the transformation in love. This is the transformation with your partner. This is a transformation in building it into something bigger, something more, something that you've always wanted, and so did they, but you guys just never talked about it because you were always in your own crap. So it was hard for you to say anything. The thing that is helping you right now is that you've made the right choice. You're making the right choice this time. You're not focusing your energy and splitting yourself somewhere else. You're actually making the choice and saying, I'm going to put my all into this, and I'm going to go for this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do it right. And I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of I guess the biggest word is pretending. Like, I'm tired of pretending like that I'm okay with this. I'm not okay with this, and this is what I want. All right, so the action today to take is to really plan, what do you want, you know? And so for instance, in my case, I wanted to expand some intimacy in a specific way. And so we've had some problems because we've had problems in the past that interfered with us, other problems that had nothing to do with us, but other things interfered in our relationship. And so we've struggled at times. And so this time I said, you know what I'm going to do is, for Father's Day, I'm going to write down all of my fantasies, and I'm going to give them to my partner. Like everything that I've ever wanted to do and try and taste and touch and feel and whatever, I'm gonna give those to my partner. And then I'm just going to let my partner decide what he wants to do with it. You know, is this something that you are interested in as well? Is this something that we can make become alive? And you know, and not only that, but did I forget anything? You know, you know what I mean? Like, and what that'll do is help my partner, even though I've said it, like, hey, I'm super open, I super want to do all the things, and even though my partner may have heard that, it's just like, I think that there's something different in this energy right now. So I capitalized on it. I said, oh, okay, this is going to be super fun for me. So I did a lot of research online, and I watched a lot of videos. I listened to a lot of people talk about both sides. I listened to the man's point of view, the woman's point of view. It took the things that I wanted, that I said, you know what, that's what I really want. Yes, that's what I want. Yes, that's what I want. Yeah, that's hot. That's what I like. Oh my gosh, yes, totally. And I wrote it all down. And it's like 19 things of all the things. And that's only only the beginning, right? And so I wrote 19 things down just to get us started. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Are you into this too? Is this your thing? And we will see. We will see what happens, right? And that's kind of the energy that I have in this right now. Okay, so the overall, the outcome is this is really going to put you in a really good place in your mind and your body and your spirit. Okay, so we have in the past protected our hearts and protected ourselves in fear of rejection. And oh my gosh, if I told my partner that I wanted these things, would he reject me? Would he think I was nasty? Would he, right? I mean, and would he turn me down? Would he think less of me? Would he think different of me? And this is now, it's like, I told, who was it? Sagittarius, do a lot of yoga that opens you up, right? Yoga is so great because it has you open up parts of your body that you wouldn't normally do. So you would do a position, it opens up your chest, and you do another position, it opens up your legs. You do another position, it's opening up your pelvic area and all of these things. And it's like pushing your head back, and it actually puts you in some really sexual positions, in my opinion, right? Things that you wouldn't normally do, but you're practicing though in a way so that when you do become with your partner, you feel confident and you're like, oh, I know how to move my body this way. What do you think about this? You like this? You like this? What? Right? And yeah, it's just like totally gets you into that kind of a spot and kind of area. And so, it's not like the first time you've ever opened your legs is with your partner. You know what I mean? That's kind of like, you don't really want the first time to be just with your partner. Like a lot of people online would say that you should like practice on yourself before you practice anything with your partner, because then you're putting all the pressure on your partner to do it right for you, when if you can do it right for yourself and then show them what they need to do for you, takes all the pressure off. It's like, oh my gosh, that is so much easier. And then once they learn, it's like you don't have to show them ever again. It's kind of like, yeah, so let me show you, this is what I'm talking about. And then so you show them and they go, oh, okay, that looks super hot. Let me do that for you. Looks like you really enjoyed that, and vice versa. So one of the other things that I saw too was somebody was saying like you should have your partner like show how they pleasure themselves in front of you so that you can learn like what it is they like. Maybe they don't like it so fast. Maybe they don't like it so hard. Maybe they like it more sensual. Maybe they like it more whatever. And I thought that was really, really good advice. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm saying for you. The other thing is that in your mind, the way you're thinking about this is, okay, in the past there was a lot of betrayal and that's what held you back. There was a lot of deception. There may have been some cheating and those types of things really held you back, okay? So in your mind, you felt like you were being an imposter. You were living a life that wasn't really true to who you were. You're like, oh, it could be like, for instance, because the energy is right there. So I'm like talking about, I barely ever talk about sex on this channel, but because the energy is there, I can feel it. It's like maybe you felt like you had a bigger sex drive than the other person, but I'm going to tell you that not necessarily the case. It could just be that they're so wrapped up emotionally in what's going on with them and fear of rejection and all of this stuff that it's dampering their drive instead of like having them open and be free and be totally okay with what's going on. So anyway, I think that you're looking at all of that and you're like, okay, so, is that really true? Or is it that, I need to make more advancements, I need to try first, those types of things. So you're just going to be analyzing it. Very analytical way of looking at this. The intuition is there's some anxiety because you're trying new things and you're doing new things. There's a little bit of anxiety, like, can I perform? Can I do that right? Am I going to be good at this? Am I going to be able to do it? And so that way, there's some anxiety in your intuition. Clear that up and you will feel a lot better, okay? Okay, so just basically what I'm saying is don't fall for that. Don't fall for those. And once you're successful once, then you'll be successful again, and then you'll be successful again. And if you fell once, it's okay. You just go, oh, that's not my thing, I guess. I thought it was. It looked super hot when other people were doing it, but now that we're doing it, it's not really my thing. But failed at that, but no big deal. Let's try something else. You know what I mean? Okay, and then the way that you are feeling about it is things are finally moving forward. Things are finally going the direction that you've always wanted them to go into, and you're feeling pretty successful about it. Okay, so I want to just kind of see where you were in love, because this is a very sexual energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be that for everybody, because sexual just means attraction. But your fellow water sign, Scorpio, is in it right now. So, I mean, like, my body was tingling just reading for that sign. I was like, oh my gosh. All right. So this is not your twin flame that you're dealing with right now. You have created great boundaries with this person. And because of those boundaries, you're able to open up now and become more of what you want and what you desire. Now, here's the crazy thing. That person, the way the relationship was going was because of that person's protection. And now that they don't need the protection anymore, you guys are about to have the most amazing time of your life, okay? Very good. This does in line with your values and your integrity, and you are about to be a masterful in this area, okay? Where this might have been the area that, you know, you felt like you came in with some experience, and then it just got shot down, like all throughout the relationship, just shot down, and finally you're just like, I must suck at this. Like, I'm totally not that great. But now you're going to feel very masterful. It's almost going to be like you can teach everybody else how to do this, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, one time in my life, this is what happened, and I totally thought that I wasn't going to make it through it, and guess what? You did. Okay, you did very well, because now you're like the master of the universe. Okay, so I also am going to pull these other love cards, and then we'll pull what they're thinking about you, because that's always hot, and that always makes it, you know, for a good night. Well, I mean, as long as it's a good, so I was saying, like, if your reading is short, don't feel bad, because some of the other readings, oh my gosh, we're dealing with such negative energy during that shadow period. I swear I need to redo their readings, because this is a different energy that we're in. It is super passionate, like, break out the passion oil. My goodness. Okay. So the separation is ending between you two. Give this relationship a chance. It is what you're looking for. And you're calling in your soulmate with this energy. That's interesting, because they're showing me that there's two, like there's a soulmate and there's a twin flame in your existence, possibly. This particular person is a soulmate, but it's strengthening the connection between you and the twin flame that will eventually for those people who have the twin flame journey, I'm supposed to tell you this, eventually that relationship is going to come together, and because of this, you're going to have such an amazing relationship with that next person when your life changes, because everybody's life changes, okay? And we're not talking about this right now. This is calling in your soulmate. This is the person that you're supposed to be with, learning this particular thing so that you can go on to be masterful at it. This person is going to help you be a master, and you're going to help them be a master, and you need to give this relationship a chance. This is not a time of separation anymore, where you guys have been separated in the past, whether emotionally, physically, or mentally separated. Let's go ahead and pull some cards on what this person is thinking. And okay, I'm going to do both, because we have sexual energy on both sides. So let's see what you guys are both thinking about each other. Two partners just wanting to be passionate as, you know, F-U-C-K with each other. I want to create with you. That's the male side, or the masculine energy. It's like we share the same heart and mind right now. We are super connected. You are my favorite work of art. Okay, this person they can't stop thinking about you. Write some dirty messages. Those are always fun. Write dirty messages to each other and see where that goes. You know what happens? They can't stop thinking about that shit all day. I mean, get as nasty as you can. Because the energy's there. Like, they're going to accept it. The energy is for it. Like, they're going to look at that and be like I wrote one to my husband today, and he was like in the middle of doing a bunch of things, and he was like, oh my God. And then I read that message, and he was like, oh my God. He's like, I couldn't even finish what I was doing. I was like, yes, score. All right, so I'm burning with, so the female side says, I'm burning with passion for you. I would just Oh, I wouldn't, okay. I will not hurt you right now. Okay, I do not need to be alone. I need to be with you because that was upside down, and you are my muse. You are just watching you, just looking at you. I'm tingling all over because I'm like, I have visions of us just like being together. So you are making me be very creative. You're making me want to go learn more. You're making me want to find out new positions. You're making me want to find out new things and spicing things up. And, you're making me want to do the unexpected, and take you to your favorite place and do some amazing things. Like, that's the energy that's here right now. Holy jeez. Everybody is so lucky. If this is for every sign, oh my gosh. I need to read all the rest. And now I'm going to be in a cycle of reading forever. I better, because I got school coming up in July. So we will see. All right, Pisces, if you like this reading or entertain somebody, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you soon. And on the screen is some suggested videos. Bye.